in goal, Trippier, Cher, Botman and Byrne, Bruno, Longstaff and Willock, Almiron, Joelinton and Wilson, and Palace, Guaita in goal, Ward, who played for Eddie Howe at the start of his career at Bournemouth, Richards, Gahey and Mitchell, Doucouré and Schlupp, Ayew, Eze and Zaha, and Edouard, who has 5 goals this season. The last was a couple of weeks ago when they were knocked out of the FA Cup at home by Southampton. Newcastle's bench: Dubravka, Lascelles, Saint-Maximin, Ritchie, Lewis, Isak, Manquillo, Murphy and Anderson. Some final words before they get going. Palace lined up, ready for action, and they're going to be kicking from left to right. From our view, we are on the opposite side of Selhurst Park to the camera position, so it'll be the other way around when you watch the footage. But Newcastle get the game started, rolled back to Fabian Cher, forwards looking for Wilson down the left, and we're live on BBC Radio Newcastle and NUFC TV. Joelinton to Wilson, back to Joelinton, corner of the box, dispossessed, and Ayew chips it down the line and keeps it in, crosses halfway. Willock and Byrne get back with the challenge and play it against the Ghanaian international. Palace is number 9 on the right hand side of their attack today, and it's a Newcastle throw. Gahey with a charge up from the back, he's overrun it. Botman won it back and has been caught, and Mark Gahey is about to be booked by Craig Pawson for the challenge on Sven Botman, who has stayed down and he's rocking from side to side. It was a good break from the back from Gahey. Longstaff playing it back to Cher, and Bruno moving it to the left wing to Willock. A 1-2. Bruno's return ball's got Joe Willock in. Now into the box. The cut back from Willock. Almiron!
Right foot again, isn't it?
On this near side, misses the target from Willock's ball across into the ground and behind.
Yeah, well, Willock's definitely got the legs on Ward. Left him for dead. Great little ball played across, and he just throws a right foot at it, doesn't he? It's a chance, you know, because he's coming in all alone. Got to go back across the keeper. He's got no confidence in that right foot.
Bruno on the ball for Newcastle. Longstaff, that's nice, outside of the right boot. Almiron onto Trippier, good football in the Palace half. Inside it comes to Almiron, slipping it through for Longstaff. He's got 2 in the middle and wins a corner. Low ball first time from Longstaff, right-footed, designed to get Wilson in.
Trippier's always going to go away from Zaha because he's not going to track him.
Now they have a first corner. Trippier with an outswinger, looking for Botman, but it's headed away. Willock back to Longstaff, and trying to find Trippier again. Down to Dan Byrne, good hit. Firm hit, saved by Guaita.
Just switched off. Palace let Trippier in round the back. Good header back. Good hit, Dan Byrne. This time with his left foot.
They've used it nicely, Newcastle, as they try to construct another attack, and carrying it forwards down the left is Fabian Cher, who's on a good run, and this is Joelinton.
Got nothing on it, did he? Opened up for him as well. Got himself in there. Good little ball. Cher played into his path. Didn't have to break stride. We got nothing on the shot.
When you see that chance from another angle, I think it's the best opportunity of the game. He's made a run into space. It's 12 yards out. Could go either side. Low, straight at the keeper. It's a big chance. Byrne wide to Joelinton, holding off Ward and wanting to come inside, and does come inside. It's really good, strong play by Joelinton. Wilson with a touch and lifts it over the defender, Gahey, who has blocked him off, and the whistle's gone for a Newcastle free kick, 30 yards from goal in a central position.
Yeah, good play, great little touch. Just lifted it around Gahey, who's already been booked as well.
And Trippier moves the ball again with his hands and steps back, and it's rolled short to the left to Bruno, into the area towards Cher, and then headed away and back in by Willock, but behind.
training ground one, wasn't it? Bruno just peels off, they go short, he just whips it across.
And Longstaff a bit better onto Bruno, over to Byrne, forwards first time to Willock, takes it nicely on the turn, great searching ball into the left corner for Joelinton. Wilson in the box, Joelinton cuts back inside, pushed away as far as Willock, edge of the area, floats it across to Almiron, who takes it down, and then, well, did he go for goal? Did he try to get Willock into a goal kick?
He's tried to whip it, hasn't he, with his left foot. Does what we've seen him do in the past. He's taken it inside and he's just tried to whip it. He's got nothing on it.
You listen to BBC Radio Newcastle, almost ready for the referee's whistle.
That's it.
And as Dan Byrne crosses the halfway line, Craig Pawson blows for half-time here on BBC Radio Newcastle, and it is Crystal Palace 0, Newcastle United 0, and the players head into the corner. Eddie Howe walking down the touchline with coach Graham Jones. No goals, John Anderson, but they have had a few chances.
Yeah, they've had a couple of little half chances. Joelinton and Almiron. You'd have thought if it was on Almiron's left foot, he probably would have scored. Joelinton, big chance, but got nothing on the strike whatsoever. It's a comfortable save. Should be getting more on it, should be doing more. But it's been very scrappy from both sides. We've been the better side, there's no doubt about that. Palace have only had the one effort on target, the big centre back from a header, puts it wide. The referee hasn't been great yet again.
And looking for a way through. Still goalless. Bruno and Joelinton combine, and Joelinton gets away into the area, away from Ward, cuts it back, Wilson, laid off, Bruno winning a corner. They couldn't keep up with Joelinton, who got away there. They've taken a short corner, and it's Almiron back to Trippier, ball to the back of the box, headed into the hands of Guaita. Another big Newcastle chance, and it was Callum Wilson from about 6 yards out who hit the target, but it's saved.
Comfortable save.
Cleared by the Newcastle goalkeeper Mitchell with a couple of headers, losing it, and Almiron cuts inside and sweeps it over to Joelinton, and the support from Byrne and Willock, and Joelinton might take it on himself and hits it at the goalkeeper in the centre of the net. Guaita didn't have to move, and it was a good height for him, and Joelinton forcing another save, but again probably should have done better. Yes. Back to Botman, Joelinton towards Bruno. Palace have won it back, and now Edouard trying to get around Byrne, and Mateta, what a save! What a save that is, with the save of the season. That is an unbelievable stop. The effort from Mateta was powerfully struck and was heading into the far top corner of Pope's goal, and he has produced, even by his high standards, an unbelievable save to push it over for a corner. Isak skips inside, back to Joelinton, and they've moved it over to the far side. Trippier had a bit more space, and out wide to Almiron. Had that good chance in the first half with his right. Rolls in Trippier on the overlap, takes a touch, now the cross, Alexander Isak header at Vicente Guaita. Got up well from Trippier's ball in, 7 or 8 yards out, but straight at the goalkeeper.
Again, no pace on the ball, no power on the header, comfortable save for the keeper.
Cher on the outside, in towards Bruno, on it goes to Murphy. Murphy into Cher, back through for Murphy. They could be in Newcastle. Great ball across. Here's Alan Saint-Maximin. It's blocked. They crowded out, smothered it, and it's a corner. Big chance at the back post, but it just didn't set up.
Just got away from him, though, didn't it? Just didn't kill it with his first touch. Just got away from him. Had the snatch on it.
Craig Pawson puts his whistle to his lips. It's finished 0-0 at Selhurst Park, and Newcastle have been unable to secure another 3 points, but the point from the draw, they're 9th in the Premier League this season, takes them back above Manchester United on goal difference, 3 points behind Manchester City, who are in 2nd. 0-0 the score, and they have now set a record of 15 top flight matches in a row, Newcastle, without defeat, which is a hugely impressive statistic going all the way back to the Liverpool game in the opening month of the season.